Hey Glenn, Scotch182 here, and this is something I've never done. I've never talked about a Kickstarter, and as the title suggests, I'm talking about the Pacific Kickstarter known as Star Citizen. I have never talked about a Kickstarter, I've never funded a Kickstarter, mainly because there's never been a Kickstarter that has piqued my interest beyond this. There's been a few Kickstarters out there that have made me go really tempted to put money down for, but there's never been one that's made me go, holy shit, that looks fucking awesome. That's changed. I've not funded it yet. I've not put money down for it yet, but this is Star Citizen. And now, I can't do it justice. I can't explain it better than half the people who have seen videos talking about it, but I would highly recommend you go to the Kickstarter page and have a look at it. But I'll try and do a quick rundown. It's basically a space sim that looks on steroids. That's all I can fucking describe it as. I'll read the bullet points. What Star Citizen is, here's what the bullet points say on the Kickstarter page. A rich universe focused on an epic space adventure, trading and dogfighting in first person, single player offline and online, drop in and drop out co-op, a persistent universe hosted by us, the developers of it, mod-abled multiplayer hosted by you, basically, no subscriptions and no pay to win. I can't really do it justice and talk anything about it beyond having a look on the page yourself. There is a full video. I would highly recommend you doing it. It's been made by the studio what's the studio called again? The studio is called Cloud Imperial Games Corporation, which is actually one owned by Robert. What's his name? Robert something. I can't remember his name, but he's basically a god amongst PC gamers. Basically, he is one of the people who worked on the series, the Wing Commander series, who, if you've not heard of that, is considered one of the best FOV movie games ever made. And I never played them, I haven't played them, I am interested in playing them one day, but not anytime soon. And he's basically making this because he wants to make it. And it's PC exclusive. He actually states in the video that he's sick and tired of console being the next generation of gaming, and that's the future. Console gaming is the future. Now, don't get me wrong, I think console gaming has its place, but let's fucking face it, nothing beats PC gaming. Literally, if you have a high-end spec PC gaming rig, you're set. You will get the best games out there. You'll get the best looking games, and sometimes the best playable games, because PC is the original gaming console. That's it. That's the original gaming console. It was PC that started it all. And he's basically saying in the video that this is a PC game. Only a PC can fucking handle this. And it looks fucking fantastic. There is gameplay footage, but it's very early footage. It does look really good though. They've put a lot of effort into this, and it looks fucking fantastic. I can't do it justice. I can't explain it better than that guy. But I'd highly recommend you go check the Kickstarter out. I haven't put money down for it yet, but I've still got 49 hours to decide. So I've just got over 2 days to decide. Now, they've reached their max. There's two places you can donate, on Kickstarter or on their website. And at the moment, they've raised $4 million. They've raised $4 million. And it's guaranteed to be made now. It's guaranteed to be made. That's just from people who want the game. People like me and people like out there who want some kind of new style of game. And $4 million from gamers. That is outstanding. That is fucking, holy fucking shit, that is unbelievable. Now, I have had one or two people message me about this, and I didn't come aware to it until I watched Angry Joe's video, who he does also a better job of explaining it than me. I'll also leave a link to that in the description. But I'll happily admit, the moment I saw this video, I was kind of like, holy shit, this looks awesome. It looks fucking fantastic. I'm not going to fucking lie to you. It looks awesome. It looks like a game that I could get my teeth into. I've never been a space sim kind of guy, but this game looks fucking fantastic. Even in the stage that it's in at the moment, it looks fucking gorgeous. It looks outstanding. You get to make your own ships, customize it. You can be a single player. You can have an entire fucking crew of people. I think he actually stated in the video at one point, we've all wanted the Millennium Falcon. This game lets you have a fucking Millennium Falcon. Not literally, but you get your own ship with your own crew. And it looks fantastic. I must admit, I am uber tempted to put down £40. $40 basically is the minimum I would recommend putting down for this game, because that guarantees you a copy of it. It looks fucking awesome. I'm not going to lie to you, I am really tempted to put money down for this because it looks fantastic. It's really a tempting game to put down for. On Kickstarter alone, it's near enough raised 1.5 million. And in total, about 4 or 5 million now it's raised, which is unfucking believable. I'm really tempted to put money down for this. I am really, really tempted. I'm going to take another day to think about it though, because I don't want to rush in, because you're not going to see this game until 2014, until November 2014. So the fourth quarter of 2014 is a long ass time. It's actually 2 years you'll need to wait to get a hold of this game. But is it worth the wait? That's the question I'm going to ask myself. I am really tempted to put money down for this. I am really tempted to put money down for this, and I would recommend that if you're even a moderate interest in PC gaming, or even a moderate interest in a space simulator, I would highly recommend go check this Kickstarter out. You've got 49 hours left to put money down for it. If you go to that page and you think you want to put money down for it, put money down for it. I am really tempted to. I am tempted to do it right now, actually. I am really fucking tempted to put money down for this right now. But I'm going to take another day to think about it, because that's what I'd recommend. You've got until the 19th of November, so 2 days basically. So have a think about it yourself. Go check the video out. Go check everything else out about it. Check Angry Joe's video out about it. I'm really tempted to do it. I've never really been into space sims, as I've said, but this one really does pique my interest. It looks awesome. I'm looking at a screenshot right now, and it's just telling me donate, 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 donate. It looks awesome. I've never talked about a Kickstarter. No Kickstarter has ever piqued my interest as much as this one has. At the moment, BioWare put out Kickstarter, I'll be like, oh, what? But I like this. I love the look of this. I'm really tempted to. So I'll keep these updated if I do decide to put money down for it. I'll do it via Twitter or Facebook. But I'm more than likely going to put money down for this because it looks fantastic. I would highly recommend you at least go check it out. If I don't put money down for it, I'm going to be a bit gutted, but I'm going to take a day to think about it, and is it going to be worth the wait for 2 years to get this game? I'd recommend at least going and checking it out. I'd recommend, I'm getting the word out there. Please go check it out. Please have a quick look at it. If it piques your interest, and if you can afford to put the money down for it, put the money down for it. It looks awesome. I really want. Well, the game's getting made anyway, so even if you don't put money down for it, you can still buy it. But it looks awesome. I am really tempted. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I can say anything else beyond it looks fucking awesome. I've never really seen a game like this before. I've never played a game like this before. And I'm going to probably end up putting about $40 down for it. That's about £30, which is basically less than the average price for a video game. So I would recommend that even if you have a moderate interest, go check it out, go have a quick look at it. And I just wanted to put my 2 cents about it. It looks awesome. It looks like something I could really sink my teeth into. And it's also, since it has multiplayer, I could probably play it with a clan since it's on PC in 2 years. And maybe by that time I'll have, like, what, 800 subscribers? But I'm really interested in it. It looks interesting. I would highly recommend at least taking another 24 hours to think about it if you haven't seen it before. But go have a look at it yourself. I just wanted to get the word out there. Just have a look at it. If you like the look of it, you've got 2 years to prepare for it. So it looks awesome, and I really can't wait to get my hands on it if I do decide to donate to it, which I'm going to give it another day to think about it. But I'm really tempted, I'm not going to lie. So go check it out, have a quick look at it, and let me know what you think of it in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think of it. Do you like the look of it? Are you tempted to play it? And let me know what you think. And anyone who's played the Wing Commander series, let me know if it's any good, and I might pick it up sooner than I thought. But anyway, I think that's all I've got to say. I'll leave a link to the Kickstarter, Angry Joe's video, and the main website page, so you can go and check it out for yourself. Do a lot more research than I have. I've just looked at it. I've had a quick glimpse of all the Kickstarter. It looks awesome, and I'm really tempted to put money down for it. But I'd recommend it. Go have a look for it. Go have a look. If it piques your interest, do what you want, but take a day to think about it. So that's me talking about it. I hope you enjoyed this. As always, I'm Scottish Born 82, and I'll see you all later. Ciao for now. Mwah.